Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Chit Chat with Happy Jack podcast. I am your host, Jackie Wachter. You might know me from Fount, but I'm really excited to dive into this journey of starting a podcast and having fun learning and growing with you about all things motherhood and Fount, aka growing your own small business, and fashion, because I love fashion. So I'm excited to talk about all those things here. And today, let's dive into our topic of customer service. Customer service is something I am obsessed with. I love it so much because I'm such a people person. When you take those personality tests, mine always comes out 100% extrovert. So when I'm in the stores, I just feel so full of life and joy because I love being around people. And, that's just something I've been like this since I was a kid. And I'm going to jump into the topic of customer service in light of, you know, really relating to people and making their experience personal. So, with that, there's this concept called surprise and delight. And I heard about this a long time ago. I looked it up on the internet trying to figure out where in the world this phrase got coined, and no one really knows. I heard a rumor that it might be Disney, but I'm not sure. But surprise and delight is this concept that you give your customers what they expect, and then you give them more. And we try to give them much, much more in fun ways that they're not expecting to receive them, right? So, one of those ways is to hire a team. Like, first and foremost, like when I think about customer service, the thing I think of is that you have to hire a team that loves people. So, I've made this a prerequisite when I'm hiring. I hire very bubbly, warm personalities or people who just really are self proclaimed people persons, that they just enjoy spending time with people because that's what retail is, right? You are entertaining, you are the hostess all day long. And I love being the hostess, but you know what? There are a lot of people who don't. So if that's the case, maybe customer service is not for them. But then there's so many people who just enjoy that. They enjoy making people feel warm and welcome. So that's what we're looking for in a hire at our stores, where we're looking for someone with that kind of desire to get to know the customers, know their names, chat with them about things in their personal life, and just have fun with them. So when I design our stores, I want them to feel like a living room in someone's home. We always have a seating area. So when people come in, they can feel really welcomed. We call them the husband chairs or the family chairs. And there's like sometimes a living room in the middle of the store, or there's a seating section. And there's always a mirror by it. So if someone's trying on bags, they can come over and show their loved ones and chit chat with them while they're trying on. To get their loved one's opinion on which bag they like best. So those chairs are a place that's really comfortable for people to sit and chill, because if there's a woman in our store shopping for a bag and she's feeling rushed because her husband's not comfortable, then she's going to want to hurry out and not feel like she can make a decision she's confident in. Or let's say she's got her kids with her and her kids are not entertained, then she's going to feel nervous about them maybe touching things that they're not supposed to or being bored. So we always have a toy box, and we always have coloring pages for kids. It's really fun. I mean, I also used to be a kindergarten teacher, and I have 3 little boys on my own. So I once was at my friend Miranda from Thread in Columbus at her boutique, and I had, I guess at that time he was maybe like 12 months old, a 12-month or like a 1-year-old son. And I go into her store and the girl offers me the toy box. And I felt like I could just hug this girl. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, that is exactly what I needed, to have 10 minutes to be able to like think about what I was looking at and trying on without feeling stressed out. So these are ways that you can make the woman who's shopping feel comfortable and confident while her family is comfortable. So we also provide beverages. When someone enters the store, we always say, hey, would you like a beverage? We've got champagne, wine, and then we've also got juice boxes for kids. We have beer that's always seasonal, and non-alcoholic things like sparkling water. and iced coffee. So that's something that always makes people feel like, oh, I can stay and relax a little and enjoy this experience. So we want people's experience when they come to shop with us to feel like almost like an outing, right? Like when you go and get your hair done and they offer you a coffee or a drink while you're getting your hair done, you're like, oh, this is so nice. This is me time. This is time to relax and unwind and just take in this moment. So that's what I really want people to feel like when they come into Fount. So you can take that and translate that into like whatever your personal business is, but that's some of the different ways that we surprise and delight the customer in our store. Additionally, our product is one that looks phenomenal when you condition it. I tell people this phrase that my friend Hallie Abrams coined: it's a spa day for your bag when you come into Fount, because whenever somebody walks in with a Fount bag, we say, oh, we love your Fount bag. And it's so fun to see if they have like an older one or a newer one or like a discontinued one, or just it's just so fun to see how excited women are about their bags. Like they're always so excited to tell us about their bag and how they got it, if it was a present or whatever it was, that they're like, oh, I scored one from this collection before it was sold out, and so on and so forth. So then we condition their bag for them, and we really take pride in the patina of the bag. Because our bags do not have a top coat, they are best when moisturized, and that waterproofs them, protects them, and helps them age to perfection. Just like your skin, it needs to be moisturized. So this is something that we really love to do for our customers, because people come in and they say, oh, well, how much is it? And we say, oh, it's free. And then they're just so excited, and they're always so excited to see their bag after it's conditioned, because they look mint and brand new and better than the day they got them. So a way that we make our customers feel really confident in our product and ensure that they are returning customers is by telling them about our guarantee. So it's, in a world where things are fast fashion and thrown away and end up in the landfill when they're broken, we offer repairs on our products, and we have a guarantee. If anything on our bag fails them, like if a stitch comes loose, or if, like a tassel stretches out or something like that, God forbid, we will fix it for them. And that brings people so much comfort, because of course things do go wrong here and there, but for the most part, our bags are extremely durable. Like, for example, with our tote straps, we've never had a strap break in 9 years. We fill them full of bricks, like full of 16 bricks, and hang a display out on the sidewalk that says, if our bag can hold 16 bricks, it can definitely hold your laptop too. So we do things like that. We have videos with my husband doing sets of pull-ups on the bags to show like it can support 180 pounds. We definitely try to reassure the customer that this bag is going to be with them and by their side for years to come. That's actually a tagline that we use. So in your business, how can you guarantee your product or your service to make sure that your customer keeps coming back for more and can feel confident in your product? And if something ever does go wrong, that you're going to help them. You're not going to leave them high and dry. It's harder to get a new customer, right? Find someone new that's never heard of the brand and then get them to trust you, than to keep your existing customers really happy and make them like a loyal family to you. So that's something we feel really proud of and excited about, is that the culture we've built in our brand is like a little family. And I love it. Like people tell me all the time, like, hey, I was on this trip to Seattle and I had my Fount bag and I saw another Fount bag in the airport, and we, took this selfie to send you to put on the Instagram. Or we had these girls cheersing at a bar in Germany because they both saw each other with Fount bags. So it's just really cool. It's like kind of this sisterhood that was just like born out of these bags that women love. So creating a product that people love and they come back to. Can't emphasize that enough. Okay. Back to the hiring people that you just love and you trust with your stores, because they're going to come off the same way that you would want to come off to your customers. So I have this friend, Annie, from Harness Cycle in Cleveland, and she used to always use this phrase, your vibe attracts your tribe. And that is so true. Be the person you be the person that you want working for you, right? So like if you want bubbly, fun, and warm people who are always treating the customer with kindness and love and empathy and, welcoming, then you need to be that person too, right? So I'm always trying to be that person and be a good example of love and kindness to the customers so that my employees want to be that too. And of course, sometimes we get challenges with customers who come in and they're upset and, something's wrong and something was sold out that they really wanted, but we're always trying to make it right for them because we really value them. And just treating every single person who walks in like a person goes so, 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 so far. So, speaking of the wait list, it is just the most phenomenal tool for our customer service. And I highly recommend this in your business, however, this might look for you. But when you have a popular product that the customers are excited about, it's amazing when it sells out, right? We're all excited. We had like a great launch, it sold out, but you can't forget that there are some customers who are bummed that they missed it, right? So yay, we're excited, sold out day one, woo. But what about those other couple hundred people who didn't get it? How can we serve them? So we created something called the wait list. And anytime a customer is like, hey, I'm here for the pine petite Kinsley, and we have to say, oh shoot, we are out of that. But let me put you on our list so that when we restock it, you're gonna be first in line. And we really honor that. So each store has a wait list, and they'll put in the name, put in the person's phone number, put in the product that they're looking for, in the style and the color. And it is chronological so that first on the list gets first called. And then when the product is restocked, we'll get a certain number per store and online. And they get a call before we even put the product on the floor. We go through the wait list and we call that group of people. And once we call through that group of people, if that whole group of people buys the list or our whole stock for the restock, so be it. We want to serve that customer first. They're the one who said specifically, I want this product, right? Because nothing is worse than when you're like, oh, shoot, I came to get that belt bag and it's sold out, and then they come back 3 months later to get the belt bag again, and then the employee says, oh shoot, you just missed it, we sold out again last week. Then the customer is frustrated and might not come back again. So this is something we created to really help our customers feel special and valued, and that they're not going to miss out. Like, especially when you're making a high-end purchase, you don't want to feel that stress. You don't want to feel like, oh no, it's this scarcity selling, right? You want to feel like, hey, no worries, my girl at Fount over at Pinecrest or Crocker or at Easton, at Lexington, whichever store, they've got me covered because I know that Anna knows I'm looking for that fig tote or whatever it is, and she's got you on the list, and she's going to call you when it's there, and you're not going to miss out. So I can't emphasize that enough for you in your business to create something like that, to make sure like the customer who has a request or has, shared a concern or a need is having that need met, right? Okay, so that's been a great tool for us. Also, with that said, in the same kind of line, we have a list of customer feedback. I really, really value customer feedback. I could do a whole nother podcast episode on that, and I should and I will. But we track customer feedback daily in our closing reports just to make sure that we're hearing the customer. And when you keep hearing the same thing over and over and over, it's something you need to work on. So I personally love feedback. All right, moving on. It is always valuable to collaborate with local businesses in the shopping area that you're located in. Go make friends with the neighbors. Whenever we open a new store, we make an intention to pop around and shake hands and say hi and be friendly, and make sure, what other businesses are in that shopping area with you. So you can say, oh yeah, you need great coffee, head over to Heartwood. Oh, you're looking for a great hat, go over to Estella. Like really collaborate with the boutiques and stores and whatever is located in your shopping district, because they're going to support you too. And that's so much, there's so much value in neighborliness, right? And like supporting your neighbors and, helping each other out. So I can't emphasize that enough. I've said that a lot, that phrase. That's funny. But yeah, it is important. And it's just fun. It's so much fun to have good neighbors. and to be a good neighbor, because you never know when you're going to need a favor or they're going to need a favor. And, yeah, it's like really you're in it together. I think instead of being competitive with your neighbor businesses, you should be their ally, right? Because if one store in the district is doing good, then you can rise together. It's the whole rising tide, right? If one store is really thriving, they're driving traffic, you can drive traffic to them. You can really help each other out. All right. Another thing I really love to share about customer service is to create a space that your employees love. Like that, if your workspace is fun for your employees to come to every day, then guess what? Your customers are going to feel that and love it too. So we try to, have team bonding events like throughout the year, and just like really hiring people that like each other, right? That's so important to create this space and this atmosphere that is fun for someone to walk into. And for your employees, for them to walk into every day, to want to be there, is really important. All right. And I'm going to leave it with this. Smiling goes so far. If you smile and just, keep things fun and light and joyful, customers love that. Remember your customers' names, remember the stories that they told you, because it is so important to just be joy to someone. You never know what someone's going through that day, right? And if you can brighten people's day by making their experience better, that is such a blessing to them and to you. It feels good to give joy, and then in return, you'll receive it back. I think about this sometimes because I've had negative customer experiences, right? And then I've had positive customer experiences. And I'm not going to say where this one customer experience happened, but I was somewhere and, I could just tell the person who was helping me really didn't want to help me. And, it was okay. Not everybody you can't have a great day every day. And so, I took it with a grain of salt. But I bought this lamp at this store and I was so excited because it was so beautiful. And it just gave me all these warm fuzzies. And my mom had gotten me this gift card for, like a special occasion. And I was so excited to go spend it on something special. And I used it and I bought this lamp. But I had this kind of awful customer experience where I could just tell that this lady didn't want to help me. And when I see that lamp, unfortunately, as beautiful as the lamp is, I always remember that. And it doesn't give me warm fuzzies when I look at that lamp, which is a bummer because it should. But when, on the contrary, if someone comes in and they have just the best time with you, they have fun, they, chatted it up and they were laughing and they had a drink and then, made friends with the girls working there and just, it always happens where they're making friends with other people in the store too. And they just have this experience that, that bag that they walk away with, that so much love goes into the bags being made and designed and marketed. And like, there's so much love poured into these bags that we make. Then if the final step of that bag is this kind of loving and joyful experience when it goes to the hands of the person who's going to own it, it means so much more to them. And they walk away with it and it has good feelings all around it. It has good feelings if they picked it out themselves, if they got it as a gift. Every part of that bag should be a good feeling for them. So I'm going to leave you with that. How can you, in your business, make your customer feel so special and so supported? Because not only does it help them, but it helps you and it helps your team make that workspace and that product or service that you're selling really do more than just be a product or a service. It's like a memory. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. Customer service, guys. It is a passion of mine and hopefully a passion of yours as well. I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the the Chit Chat with Happy Jack Jack podcast. I'm so glad to chat with you today and I look forward to next week. Have a great night. Bye.